Okay, we are in a different series of Welcome to the Car Series with Paige. Today, we're not actually going to go see a house, but we're going to talk a little bit about relocation to specific areas, why it's super duper important to use a local agent, and I'm going to give you a few reasons why. And just for any new subscribers here, Paige is a little sassy. Paige is going to give it to you real, and this is what you're going to get if we work together here as well. So one of the biggest things working with someone who is local, and when I mean local to the area, right? So like, even if I live in Murrieta, I can help you in Menifee, Temecula, because I went to high school there and lived there for about 20 years. Winchester, Wildemar, Lake Elsinore, Corona, Fallbrook, whatever, because I know those specific areas. I have worked there. I have either lived there somewhere, and I know a lot about those specific zones. For example, if I went to LA, I don't know the area at all, so I will then go and refer to someone that I know, like, and trust, who's going to handle my client like I would handle them and treat them with the most amazing experience, right? Because this is the largest purchase you're ever going to make, buying or selling, whatever. And you need to have someone who can be there for you and can explain certain things, okay? So that's number one. Number two, so if you have someone who, let's say, is from San Diego that is coming up here, they live and work in San Diego, and they're like, well, that's a friend of mine, and just because I'm licensed in California, I'm going to come and help them. The biggest red flag is because A, it'll take them an hour and a half to get anywhere. B, we have different county rules that, let's say, San Diego doesn't have. So up here, we have things, called Mellorews. We have different taxes. We have different types of HOAs. We have different things. We just are different, okay? And so if someone comes up and they're representing you from a different area, how are they gonna know? They're not going to know. They're going to seem like they're not going to give you the best representation. And as an agent, our representation is super important. It is very, very important. And you can't just go into a transaction saying, well, I feel bad because so-and-so's my friend and they've sold 0 houses and they live in San Francisco and they're going to help me down here in Temecula. It's just a really big red flag, and you need to look out for yourself. You just if this is the largest purchase you're ever going to make, you need to look out for yourself. Number one, this is for you. It's not for anyone else. Don't feel bad for the agent, okay? Number three, someone who doesn't have any experience or any mentorship, okay? So we all have to start somewhere, right? Like, I had to sell my first house somewhere. But the difference is that I had help. I had my mom, who had been selling real estate at the time when I got my license for 15 years. I got to live, breathe real estate for so long. So like, when I went into my first transaction, it wasn't like it was my first transaction because I got to work with my mom for so long. So if there's an agent that you're working with that just got their license and they're not on a team, they don't have any mentorship, you're going to be in a very vulnerable position, okay? So we don't want to get to the point where you're working with Joe Bob and you're getting screwed on so many different levels, and you're overpaying for a house. You're not getting the right protection. You're not getting all of these different things that someone with an experience can give you. And experience, like I said, is very vast. It can be anywhere from you've sold one house, but you've got a team lead with you that, a team lead with that agent that you would never know that they've only sold one house. And that's the thing. You don't want to be the tester bunny where you know that they're never sold a house and it just sucks. Number 4 is that you need to interview multiple agents because, example, I just got an offer on one of my properties where when I did the digging on this agent, she's had multiple ethic violations. She went to jail for 6 months for stealing and fraud, elderly abuse, like all these different things, and she still has her license. Those are things that if you're getting represented by that agent, you need to know this. You need to know this 1000%. And you need to know why your offer is not getting accepted, because that agent is the reason why your offer is not getting accepted. So going through this, if you are relocating to the area and you have any questions, or you're concerned about the agent maybe you're working with, like and subscribe. Our information is down there. We treat all of our clients like gold. Okay, I'm obsessed with your goals, whether it's buying or selling. You're coming here for the first time. You're going to get treated like you're going to come out of this transaction like, holy cow, I am so glad that we reached out to Paige and Jill. Another point that I like to make when it comes to out of area agents is that they can get lazy. They don't want to drive an hour and a half. So they'll start asking us as the listing agents like, hey, can you open up the house or do some of these things? And the answer is no, because y'all are getting paid a minimum of $10,000 to do something. So work your butt off. And that is my 2 cents and my car drama today about out of area agents or just the lack of experience. Again, have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And that's me.